Ayo, ya guys. Malam ini kita main Genshin Impact. Oh, kira gue mati ya sebelumnya. Oke. Tiru. Oke, kita lanjut ke arena. Bisa harus dari sini dari itu. Itu namanya nah.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Vader said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello? Are you here to compete?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, the Clash is... Nobody wants...
Yeah.
Me? Only... What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for... Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were two of them trying to escape. They tried to sneak past me under... I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out... I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent... I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
treasure hoarders at a time is a... Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a...
Mana lagi kompetitor? Wijil.
Hey, youngster. If so,
So you're all...
you better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I... For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece. No. I know how that's... I've passed every exam I've ever... In most people's eyes, I am a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along a... Of course, I also put in a few... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to...
Oke, another one. Jump.
Hi there, are you here for...
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament.
Exactly.
His master...
Famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shop. He's got to be to the Ling Shop.
forced this...
It's a type of, for example.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air.
Sure is.
Or
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a...
But here we are. Recently, though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too...
well, we have to.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant
See you in the.
See you arena.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their...
Chinksy Village Arm Wrestling. Next, please. What's your name?
I'm
Wait,
Wijil.
aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Lady Kuching.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, also, don't forget...
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize. Namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then?
I'm just not looking for this.
Well, anyway, the qualifying...
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule, and even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements, so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. In any case, looking at the competition, It should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements. All right, it's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to Good. Then please follow me into...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Just balik lagi sa Wijil.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his... So, come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming...
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might... You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liua's hero was an... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too. So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, had you...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
Your opponent has... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not very well.
All right, that's enough.
Your opponent in the semifinals. I do not doubt your...
Relax. My guy's at the...
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. You're pretty good. I'm sweating all over.
It's a good feat. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! From if you had a fit.
I wanted a vision, but mine, I lost interest eventually. I fought and...
Huh?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strong. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them.
Wow! Now,
If you have the chance in the future, please,
by the...
whether they'll be as so don't...
There he goes.
换了，
Maybe we should ask around. See what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
换
Ah,
了
it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated.
Maybe...
Why, yes. I faltered but given my stature, still, I'm sure he'll...
duluan makan.
He tried to use force dispersal to his opponent. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not... Don't even get... I don't dare... Sorry, I shouldn't...
Oh.
Thanks.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground.
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new.
We wanted to ask...
Not exactly. As for the guy, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten?
If that is the case, I haven't.
Yeah.
It is true that I do not mean to, given your talent,
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
gathering intel. Besides our favorite.
You betcha. Wait.
However, come with me.
Focus is visualization. Versus the peaceful location.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known...
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just... If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given... Since a young age, it is things...
As crazy as...
My humble ability to think a human could wield, and not to mention your...
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to... So then, might I be so
It's been a long... Honestly.
Perhaps such However, I still... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then.
Dodge this! Freeze! Spin blade!
Let's dance.
Wind blade!
Cool it!
Disappear!
That was just the intro!
Wind blade!
Let the show begin.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Power core! Yeah, yeah.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to In other words, as long as you remain... Please, save your thanks. The world is a...
You seem...
I desire to... And what in... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are in the outset, not to mention...
She sounds less...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside. It goes without saying that the people locked with...
Sounds a...
Oh? Have you encountered the elect... With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day... Ah!
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can very well.
Panjang juga perjuangan untuk sampai ke Inazuma. Oh, lawannya beda.
Never mind. We can start by... Everyone, listen! We've seen many... Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies, everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that's...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be...
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came.
If you would, please come with me.
But...
Come with me.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues. the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Ready? Go!
Freeze!
Leaving so soon. Windblade. Prepare yourself. You can't run from death.
A reward on the road.
Salah. Kata bukan melawan.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Windblade!
I got chance. Picked the wrong test subject.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared.
No boat could ever match the speed of the...
The wind. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate.
This has nothing to... Additionally, you're... In other words...
You.
But most disappointing, it appears that...
Fine! I've had my eye. I'd intended to win after watching the since there was no. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. Drat. I know an empty threat when I. Fine.
You know, according... Not to mention, it seems that it would...
Whoa, whoa!
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Just you disappear! Windblade!
Yeah!
Yeah! Windblade!
Just a temporary...
No, no.
Put down the
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No, no.
Huh?
I take no pleasure when people are forced into a corner. That is when the... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, from the moment I've tried though futile after seeing... Come, why don't... I see. No matter. This was
Yeah, what?
The story began... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling.
Kazu!
It's all right then. It's time we returned.
Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she...
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed...
It's not unusual for those two to be at a...
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some...
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing, in which case the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now...
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spear, suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once. In the meantime, I intend to embark.
Paimon believes you'll find a way.
Thank you. May but one final word of warning. The part of...
Astra Abysos. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Beidou is the captain?
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll...
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each until we meet again. Ad Astra Abysos.
Oh.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive?
So there's another?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell.
Okay. Thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see...
The informal gun and the internal entry. Oke, kita buka dulu
Ad
ya.
Astra
Adventure.
Ad Astra.
Okay, let's go.
Is running a bit low.
Ahoy there, ladies! Time to set sail!
Let's go. Oh, this one.
Ah, you finally. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. We set sail for the.
Anchors away!
Okay, go to Inazuma. Diangkat jangkarnya. Someone will see after breaking the right stone. This one. Inazuma. Akhirnya sampai juga. Harusnya adventure ini udah bisa sih. Cuma karena gua nggak jalanin quest yang ngalahin episode outdoor itu jadinya nggak bisa.
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fiercely. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these...
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's... If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things up.
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection, so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending.
Kita akan ikut checkpoint. Oh, border checkpoint. Petugas imigrasi, yes. Petugas imigrasi.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits?
We,
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it...
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as the word suggests. Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. Now, let's head over. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes?
Yes, but...
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
Oh, 2 million
2
more.
million? For a present?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Monsieur. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Ya, bisa keluarnya 2 juta ke 15. Gila.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
It's not as mind-boggling as you. The way some here. So when the day comes that some poor. Exactly. It's at times like this. Yes, but the most. That's how the internet.
So it's a trade association built...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests. The association provides help, support, and essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial. I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most. I was going to say. Okay.
Really?
I mean, it will take. Connections come at a high. No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle.
What? Here's the situation. Recently, things seem to have gotten. The head of the association is called.
Sudahlah. Good to be situation. Oh, this one.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the internet. Ah, good.
We heard the...
Yes.
The Sakuku...
But it's not the root cause of our... No. Those Mora grubbers.
Oh,
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate. Unbelievable. They just issued a new tax decree recently that...
Crystal meth?
something that eventually... So, in order... But then we found... Exactly. So, it's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that... We've... But this is a Nate...
Sounds... what do you think we should do?
Try our best to negotiate potential collision.
Carice is the head?
Right.
Okay.
That... I've actually done business... Hey, that's a pretty good idea. If I were...
Got it!
Sim, Christ. Questo qui vai. Nascondi.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerd. Trade secret.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you... There are ways...
Hey! What's your...
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
Toma, tawarin lagi dong.
That was quick.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is... Oh, that... He used to be a bit of... I can only assume he must have... Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. When Inazuma... The international...
So he looked...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that.
Really?
Well then, it sounds...
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands, huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt?
What?
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, my... So, what is...
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. Xiao Land.
This guy has a...
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. You mean, often I run into...
well...
So, I caved. Those people... Alright.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed...
So come on.
It's a scheme, but they start by... Once the merge...
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. Evidence. Now that I... As it happened.
Really?
Masih panjang guys. Saya bicara-bicara ini harus selesai beberapa misi dulu.
Sorry, I need to think about it.
Keijiro, it's...
After him!
Should I
Too close! That's too close!
It's not like I can...
Come out! I can see you! Who are you? Why are you following me?
Seems like he's noticed us.
Oh, malah. Salah. Ternyata kita harus ngumpul.
After him!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers. Love for freedom. Which one should I choose?
Kita ikutin dia. Ini kalau mau di dunia beneran tahu sih.
Too close! It's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it?
Sembunyian apa dia?
Whoa, boring! I bet that he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes!
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence.
I'll...
Huh? You aren't...
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association.
Huh. Or...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to...
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes...
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do.
So you...
Word has it that Sam...
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not...
well, even...
I believe you perhaps that...
Is that it?
Oh, do you have it?
And not even in...
So that's it? Come on, Harrison. I'm sick of being... Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but then...
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the... Seize the merchants! We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad...
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve...
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join...
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, memang konteks.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're... Shh. Huh. Well...
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
Young lady.
You wouldn't...
That fan. I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this. It'll give us one less thing to worry about. But, Chief! Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist.
Let's get dinner one day soon.
No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you... if nothing...
Toma?
Shh. Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? I belong to...
So?
Correct. I'm just someone who...
Seems like...
Her fame even... I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves this... You're asked... Firstly...
Still
Inazuma So, when... That is...
Change the time.
In the test I get... Navigating... With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our... Yes,
Toma, sure...
good luck with that.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait! So, did Toma forget... darn it! As soon as we get...
Stop there! Present your travel permit.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as...
As expected, Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rico? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commission? Guess it can't... Who knows?
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains outlanders. Leave now or we'll be for...
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. Come on.
Did you get all that, mister?
My sincere...
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the...
Nice to meet you, so...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers? Absolutely.
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent...
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one...
Whoa, you're... Something...
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is... One other thing I heard about...
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you...
Excellent. You must know that...
Yep, we've picked...
Yes, bring me 300...
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Then how about...
That sounds...
709
Hey!
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't keep me...
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
Oh. Jeez.
Halt, you two! Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you...
Letter? Quick! So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night?
I got confidence to your version. I apologize for the hasty news, but this letter has come to you, and I hope that it has not left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending an invitation to an unknown player. It is no mere coincidence that our paths have crossed. Therefore, I hope that you will be so courteous as to meet me tonight, and the glow of respect. Please don't offend upon Artemis and Ludica. I will ensure that their attention should elsewhere. I want to preserve your company.
But you didn't seem surprised at all by this, huh?
Again. Kita buka itu depan. Sudah persetan. Ini turun. Ada masih bisa kesini. Dengannya bisa start. Oke. Oh, nggak boleh begitu, misalnya. Oke. Kita menunggu yang lebih kuat dari pulau Indonesia belum kita dapatkan poin tadi.
Ready, Outlanders. The International Trade Association.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am here. This is technically the second.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your.
Is that Paimon?
The reason why I wanted.
Discuss.
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like fuck?
No, I was hoping that you could My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would... There isn't... Of course, in doing so, to be perfectly honest, I secretly... They seem to be discussing how to keep you here. We don't have much... Very well, I'll be waiting for... Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be...
Is there something wrong, lady?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally.
Please, do...
Yes, of course.
Now, do you really presume...
Boy!
Yes, Shinojo. Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi.
Yes, but that's...
Well then...
Yes, my lady.
Jadi, gue diselamatkan sama dia.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
Freeze! Have a little taste. That tingle? Freeze! Freeze!
With the wind! Wind blade!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Boom!
Try!
Don't get frostbite. Wind blade! To the berry! With the wind! Wind blade!
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hirata, stay close.
This isn't over!
Let the show begin.
More! Dodge this!
Fall before me!
Wind blade! How's this? With the wind! Boom! There's more! Wind blade! Say no more! This smoke will be frozen in time. Like... Cool it!
Let's dance.
Dodge this! Don't push your luck. Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Cool it! Don't push your luck.
Cut down!
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may In my letter, I've requested...
My lady? No,
I'm not afraid to...
The one...
Shinoja.
What? No,
You two needn't worry.
Yes.
But... Don't fret. I wish you as...
Bye, Chisato!
Bye, Chisato.
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
Scherza, cura,
We're finally on our own way again. I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Kamori Tea House!
Oh, merda. Okay. Subuh Inazuma. Oh, this is Inazuma City. Mana ya? Oh, kita kesana. Small. Oh, ada situ. Pas important. So, everywhere.
According to the letter...
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have...
Wait! We're not the general...
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so...
Yes, petition letter.
In which case, welcome to the...
Well, that sounds...
Enter community host.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think.
What?
I'm changing the
Relax. No need to look so surprised. Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly...
Alright. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here. So I came up with this, but it helped us determine...
Don't...
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. Naturally, this is a long time ago. We had a friend who was much... so you've heard... His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, but before that...
Oh?
I would like you to...
Go to the Saturday on Shelly. Inazuma City. This way. Okay. Then repeatedly searching.
This area sure feels good. Huh?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to as for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation, the Raiden Shogun, the Eternity in question. As such, the Shogun wish.
Seems like every god has their own.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. Perhaps the Shogun believes that, whatever the case, and this statue of the Omni.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say?
Oh, and yet.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind.
Sound.
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then. And then what?
Aspirations? Have you heard it? But that is where visions come from. In other words, a person's. So if what you just said is, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagine. All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Okay. Kita ke pulau berikutnya. Kita bisa step. Sih. Nah, satu.
Disappear!
Out of my sight.
Satu istri. Laku kue. Yes.
place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh?
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence.
Is this the ship?
Oh!
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, consider it a time-honored tradition.
Please forgive my lack of. I have a weight at present, though the a commission's traveler. Lend us your power, and we can. Oh.
See, milady, it's just like.
No, please! Wait! I will introduce.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken.
A warrior who guards a village.
Correct. Please do all you can.
I'm sure.
Why are you doing this?
Precise. The children not.
That must be the guy Ayaka told.
One day, I'll be as great as you.
If you want, it's clear that I can't claim. Truth be told.
Seems like he's a well.
You must also be here to... Teijima has protected this, keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near. But now, all of a sudden, he says, we will gladly apologize if that...
You must be Teijima.
Me? It's not a question of what true. And what made me want to come here? I don't have answers to those in the past.
Okay. Well, oh, maybe.
Oh, that. Oh, yes, yes, you do.
Perfect. So if we want to.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find.
This looks like Teijima's. Let's see what today I went kite flying. Huh? Wait, I went to pray. Now that's the. So this is the Omamor. Interest. But anyway, if he had.
This era ma pensare a questo tempo. sini. This one.
Here we are! The soil must be something... Look... Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? Huh. But he's been here for... Well, let's go give...
Well, still, over the years, how could I have forgotten something so important? Love, regret, everything I felt for her. No, after all, it's as if she'd never been in my life to... Although, when I think about it, how cute... I shall
Tejima seems to be dealing... Seems it's just... That's certainly... At least we were able... According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Ternyata ventilasi ini semua ada lebih gelap.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law. But why would they... Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's...
I'll ask one more time.
The entire clan is... How many times?
You dared?
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who...
what? We heard the commotion.
I see. This is Kurosawa. In the past, he's keeping the...
No one seems to care about us. It's no wonder all...
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to... Maybe we should talk to Kurt.
I've never even heard... I don't know. My own family can barely get by as it is. And that's the first... To be perfectly honest, all I know is that And...
Does it have to do with...
I didn't take it. To top it all off, if you don't believe...
Huh. But we better confirm... We should be able to...
We really outdid ourselves this time. Although, Sam, you have... Today's just... You demand!
These seem like the treasure...
Another test subject.
Dodge this!
I got careless. Fry! Picked the wrong test subject.
You're open.
There goes all the more. Come on, Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? Kuros. So he's the...
So what did...
Food I didn't want anyone up, but now that you've...
You've got it?
Huh? What the... There's no...
Yeah. And they all seem to... We better talk... As for Yuga...
So, we redeemed her... Shut it.
Ahoy!
Welcome to Tsukumomono or perhaps there's something you want to... Ah, sir...
Whoa! Whoa! How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he
Let me... Kurosawa, however...
So that's... But why did he...
Well, if you think about... Kurosawa thought, so he deemed...
Wow. No one...
People's attitudes... if you... Of course. As for... If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him... I see. Most unfortunate.
Sword?
Oh... I've asked him in height. Why don't you ask him? Oh, but don't worry, I won't charge him.
At least we now know. Let's go talk to Kurt.
Restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Apa jangan-jangan di sini ada sushi. Balkon.
Try some creative cooking.
I presented them with a choice. It turned out... Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it
Strange. I don't... Why was I purchasing emergency? But I could not deny that when I brandished this sword, I remember... What did he say? It would seem that all I can remember now, and...
Hey! Can you recognize the words?
Virtue? Somehow taking on... But what use? The Tenryo Commission sees my... In the iron, I'm incapable...
Yet another... When we get the... In any case, we must never... Yeah. Fortunately, let's go find... The third person? Hyman heard that this is his dojo.
Nanako, those thugs that challenged the dojo...
Maybe, but things have gotten
It's just because he's been...
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're... Don't make me draw my blade.
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciple?
Yep, but then we got...
Please, you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I see your sensei's name is... Though self-taught, he once said that... And so... But then...
Not long ago, he says the Junya and I... But if I'm on...
The Grand Narukami Shrine...
You haven't heard of it? Not that we'd have... So don't worry, Nanako. The exorcism will take place this evening.
So...
Oke lah, hari ini cukup. Kita udah nemu semua. Mau tes, mau balik ke master. Bisa? Oke, cukup sekian dan terima kasih. See you guys today.